So I want to make a quick video today going over like an all-purpose Warlock setup that I personally be using in most raid encounters, if not all raid encounters. The only thing that'll really change is maybe the exotic. I'll just probably put on Luna factions if I'm doing like a big activity to where everybody can have, faster reloading. But even still, for any encounter, this definitely works and does plenty of damage. Main guns are going to be your Wither Horde, your solar weapon of choice, whether it's an Emit, a Callus mini tool, and then for like a demo style, you go for an Ogma. Cataclysmic is obviously going to be your preferred linear of choice. For rockets, go ahead, Rocket Hez and Vengeance. And then your armor, bro, you mainly just want to have a lot of stacks of Fonts of Might and then one stack of Elemental Time Dilation. We have Fonts of Might on our boots. We also have Fonts of Might over on our Starfire. We have Fonts of Might on our helmet, and then on our gloves, we're going to have Elemental Ordnance so we can proc solar Elemental Wells. And then if you want to get really cheeky before picking up your Elemental Well, you can then hot swap to having 4 stacks of Fonts of Might and 1 stack of Elemental Time Dilation. This will bring up your Fonts of Might boost from 20 seconds all the way up to 30 seconds, okay? So keep that in mind if you do want to get cheeky, whether it's like for some sort of low man or a fast one phase on a boss. That's how you're going to be getting 30 seconds of Fonts of Might. However, generally in most situations, you can get away with just having 20. For the subclass, it's nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. Obviously running your Empowering Rift. I just prefer the Incinerator Snap. For the fragments, I'm personally just running Ember of Char, Ember of Wander, Ember of Tempering, and then Ember of Ashes. EOT is going to give you increased recovery for getting kills with your solar weapon, which is going to give you a little bit of extra survivability since we're not using things like a Healing Rift or anything. And then Ember of Ashes is going to allow you to get more ignitions off with your fusion grenades. Once again, in most situations, the exotic's not going to change unless you really just want to give your entire team some Luna faction reloading speed inside of your wells, which in things like Master Mode raids and Contest Mode, for sure, definitely helps out the entire team. But on normal mode raids, for dungeons, low mans, I just stick with the Starfire the entire time, as less people would obviously be getting the buff from your boots. The big thing though is that with this setup, you have a lot of options to go ahead and now put some pretty damn good damage. With such a long uptime of Font of Might, your linear is going to be hitting a lot harder, as it is a stackable damage buff. You can also spam fusion grenades in between shots, reloads, and or if your linear is just entirely out of ammo. And keep in mind that in some specific raid encounters, there are raid mods that are going to give you some pretty damn serious benefits to your grenades, specifically Into the Light from Vow the Disciple. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more content.